the purpose of the Crusades had to do with freeing the Christians in former Christian lands that are now being dominated by Islamic rule, by Muslims. And in the end, you could say that the Crusades helped Europe to getting out of the Dark Ages, and the Dark Ages are being labeled that by some authors because of the rise of Islam that created poverty in Europe. The trade routes were taken over by Muslims, and Muslims were enslaving millions of white Europeans and brought them into the Middle East, into North Africa, into other parts of the world, Asia, for example. And they were never seen again, or they were castrated and to serve in the palaces, in the harems, in the Islamic armies, or to being galley slaves. All kinds of horrible conditions that Christians had to endure while Islam ruled the world. And as usual, there's so much more to say about this topic, and so many bad things happened, so many bad people portray themselves as crusaders or as Muslims, and I think it's logical to condemn certain actions as barbaric, as evil, from whatever side that committed those crimes, but you have to detach those things from the cause. And the cause of the Crusades had to do with opposing a worldview, a religion that enslaved mankind, that devastated Europe, that brought Europe into poverty, that was extorting Christians anywhere they lived and anywhere they were. But the sad part is that Europe has forgotten its history, and now we have imported so many people into the Western lands. Well, our forefathers fought tooth to nail to oppose them, to get them out of Europe. The modern generations are bringing them in with no hesitation, especially young males that are in the prime of their lives, and you just think that they will abide in the West, they will just fit in when their worldview is all about domination. And to bring it back to Bob, that we shouldn't allow people that are Muslims, that believe in the Islamic religion, that violated the rights of Christians for 1400 years, to lecture us about the Crusades, that they were unnecessary and that they were unjustified, when they, or the people that share their religion, their worldview, that committed so many horrible things to Christians. That is a story about Christianity that we're not supposed to talk about, because the narrative is that the white European Christians and the Christian nations were bad and they were colonizers. But we're not falling for that narrative, neither should you. No,